believe what I'm hearing, y'all. I cannot believe what I'm hearing about Diddy and what he had Kim Porter doing, y'all. When I tell y'all the Black Kings are falling, where the men at? Oh God, give us the men back, Lord. Honey, the story I got for y'all is gonna be a mess. When you think you ain't can't hear nothing else, press 3 if y'all can hear me. But when you think you have heard it all, girl, you ain't heard nothing yet. When you think you done heard it all, you ain't heard nothing yet. They're telling me reports and Nancy Grace is on the case. Honey, did you know that the reason why Diddy had all that lube and 1,000 bottles of baby oil, honey, because he needed to get glazed up, honey. It was for his chocolate donuts. Okay. He got his chocolate donuts raised up in a buck. Okay. Taking it. And they are saying that Kim Porter coming out with a book, a memoir, and she states that he used to put paws on her when she wasn't pegging him down with that lady stick real good, you know, because he wants you to do it like a man. You know what I'm saying? He wants you to be really into it. And when I tell you these power bottoms is no joke. These power bottoms are out of sight, honey. When I tell y'all, honey, have you ever seen a power bottom man? Huh? A mad power bottom on that pink powder? Girl, they tell me they are vicious, honey. They are vicious. And all this time he was on that pink power, okay? Tooted and booted up. So we got to talk about this. And let me just tell y'all, look at this article, honey. Look, right there. Y'all see it? Get it, catch it. I can't tell you everything, but you saw it. Look at the article real quick. Yes, the strap. And he prefers 10 inches or bigger. Okay, he's not a small fry. Okay, that hole. Goddamn, Diddy. Okay. Ooh. Goddamn. You know, it's sad when these brothers are out here like this, ain't it? And I don't know if he made Cassie strap it on, maybe Cassie so, you know, how some people want certain girls to be tops and shit. Why couldn't he just get a transgender? I mean, don't he want ain't nothing like the real thing, baby. Hey, ain't nothing like the real thing. He could have got a transgender, honey. I hear on Twitter, it's a whole bunch of lady sticks, okay? Yeah, girl, just go on Twitter, honey. You see all these lady sticks. And they just humping and pumping these thugs, okay? But maybe that was too gay for him. You know, maybe he don't want a real thing. You know, maybe he wanted Kim to do it because that's his baby. That's your baby. And you know, they say it's a lot of men, a lot of heterosexual men, heterosexual identified men. They don't want a man to go back there. They want a woman with a lady stick. Okay. So, you know, maybe that's just what it is. Maybe he don't want the real thing. Everybody don't want that real thing. You know what I mean? And that's him. Karen gonna say ain't nobody thinking about that HIV. Oh, I didn't mean to say that. Well, you know what? Actually, by Kim using that toy, isn't it I mean, it's less risky because she using a toy. She not doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? And he's getting banged out by a woman with a stick. So I think the risk factor is really low when it comes to getting anything when they're doing in that position. But a lot of people are taking the story. This is what y'all. This is what they want y'all to take from the story. The fact that he used to put paws on her if she did not break his back. They will put paws on you if you're not breaking backs. Okay. Lisa, you know you ain't shit. Lisa, girl. Lisa. Lisa, you know you ain't shit. Girl, it's more TSs out here than TS Master, honey. It's a whole slew of mother suckers on Twitter, girl. Okay? Just have your pick. They got all sizes, girl. Thickness, skinny, girl. And these men are loving it. They loving it, honey. They love it. Ah, Stevie Ray, you ain't shit, nigga. Not Stevie Ray. Oh, Stevie Ray, you so funny. All right, so let's get the lights up. That's not what's not funny. What's not funny, and it's a crying shame. We got over 271 people up in here. It's real low. We only got 79 likes. Can y'all please get the likes up? Can y'all please get the likes up? And if you have something to say about this case, feel free to hit that link so we can talk about it. Now we're gonna look at Nancy Grace. Nancy Grace is talking about this in a long form, and I think that you guys should hear what she has to say. Nancy Grace also have video footages of Diddy getting arrested at the Lux Hotel. That is the hotel where all those baby oils was found. And I'm assuming he liked to assume the position, okay? And he gets on them pink powders, and he put that dark donut hole, he put it up to the sky, and he wanted to make that baby oil rain. Okay, he like to get that shit glazed up, and so it can slide in there a little bit easier. Because if he taking big pipe, you know what I mean? Have y'all been noticing? Have he been walking funny lately? You know, I'm not sure, but they say when you on that pink powder, you don't feel nothing. You know, and I don't know if he's using some of that stuff. You know, they got that. They say they got some jail girl. It's gonna numb the hole. Okay. What? I thought the whole point wasn't for you to feel it. Honey, they got some stuff that's going to numb you. Well, I don't get it. What's the point of taking it and you ain't going to feel it? You just going to get numb? I don't know. But, you know, people do their thing. I don't get a lot of this stuff right here. But, honey, we're going to talk about it. Also, it says Kim Porter family reacts to Diddy arrest. So we do have video footages of Kim Porter family reacting to Diddy's arrest that I would love to watch and see what you guys have to say about that. Honeycombs coconut oil. I didn't know he used coconut oil. I know as a YouTuber, they say they love coconut oil. Okay. I think he the top. Who the top? Not what they said. Not listen here, homegirl. What did this article say? Can y'all read? Who's the bottom? Compared when this article hit, who is? Do you read that? Kim Porter alleged Diddy put paws on her when she refused to pay with the strap. So you know he's not no top if he's getting bent over. And you know what? Maybe he is a top because you guys can identify whatever you guys want to identify. So excuse me. If he's getting bent over and he identifies a top, then he's a top. You know, who am I to tell him what he is? Okay, I don't know. Okay, let me not go there. Let's not go there, honey. All right, so before we get into all that, they did play this video footage of him getting arrested. Check this out. I don't know if you guys can hear it. I can't even hear it. There's no audio. But this is Diddy getting arrested. And I just think Diddy was so stupid. He should have just stayed hiding, or he should have went over the country. Somebody done told Diddy that go ahead, get arrested, and they're going to bail you out. Somebody told Diddy this, and Diddy is so desperate, he believed them. I really thought Diddy was smart. I really thought Diddy was intelligent. But seeing how Diddy is moving, he's not intelligent. And I'm noticing a lot of these billionaires and millionaires are not smart. And Donald Trump, he ain't smart either. A lot of the Elon Musk, he not smart either. Everybody has their own lane. But when you start to do other things that you're not great at, you become very ignorant to me real quick. And I think that Diddy, he really don't know what he's in for. And he is not using a common sense. He don't have a sound mind. I think he's still on them sugar boogers and that pink powder. But honey, he was going to have a good old time. He was about to get his back blown out. I know he mad. Where the straps at? I know. Look, did they find the straps? Where the damn straps at? The kids must have took the straps real quick, okay? And they couldn't get the baby oil, but they got the damn straps. And I wonder, the straps, who do y'all think he had? Black straps or white straps or pink straps or a blue strap or a yellow strap? What color straps was Diddy taking? Okay, take that, take that. Did he have Kim? I think he got Tim with a the realistic strap. You know they got straps. It looked just like ain't nothing like the real thing, baby. It ain't nothing like the real thing. I won't be surprised if he made her use Safari strap. You know, Safari, Nicki Minaj ex-boyfriend, he got a strap that's made just for him. And I'm sure that Diddy, he probably was using Safari, you know, or one of them freaky porn stars. Because they said Diddy loved them porn stars, you know. What are some names of some porn stars? Big Mac? I don't know. I forgot them all. Jughead. But this is the video footage. Now, it is some other stuff out here that I felt like maybe we should just talk about this a little bit before we get there, but we'll just skim through this. Now, this is what I don't like. So you see AI, the Photoshop. You see Kamala Harris, the Black Queen. Okay, our Black Queen. I like Kamala Harris. I'm voting for her. Beep, beep. All right, so they're trying to place her to say that she was at Diddy freak-offs because they're so desperate. They would do anything for a vote. And it just shows you how far the Republican Party has fallen. You know, that used to be the party that I kind of looked up to and admired because they had high integrity. They had class about themselves, but honey, no more. The Republican Party is just trash now. They just lie, they deceive. They got Amber Rose representing them. They got 69 representing them. They got Kodak Black representing them. They're just doing too damn much. Okay, so this is fake, just to let you guys know. And they are saying that Donald Trump is also spreading a lie. Where is that? Look at this shit. Look, they said Donald Trump is spreading a lie. Look at it. Look. Donald Trump shares fake pic of Kamala Harris at Diddy freak-off party. Now, why would he need to do this? If you're going to win anyway, she's a female, she ain't even black. Why you got to do all this line of manipulating to get a damn vote? Because you ain't right. And that's why I said these millionaires, billionaires, they are not the smartest people. And it shows. And we want to say, well, you know, Donald Trump, he's good with business. Bullshit. Do you see all the bankrupt's business he had? He's not good with no damn business. That is why he's running for president. God damn it. Shit, he's trying to run so he can get his ass out of jail. Oh, don't be stupid. But a lot of people are stupid, okay? They're just stupid as hell. So what else I wanted to share with you guys? Now, a lot of people are talking about Tia Mowry. Okay, y'all know who? Sister. Never knew how much I miss you. Gigi, they say it's a list out. Y'all heard of, where the list? Tell us the list. Give me the 5 names on the list. Okay, hold on, because I'm distracted looking at these damn comments. Keep the comments coming. Trump had people sacrifice innocent people at his rally. You know he did. You know he set that shit up, getting pow. You know he set that shit up for the second time for the people to have sympathy. But then the Democrats decided to use the Diddy story. And when they did that, honey, ain't nobody thinking about no damn Trump. You know, the Democrats were smart to use what they used. They used Diddy. Pronounce her name right. Okay, well, you know what? I'm just gonna say Harris. How about that? Harris, I can do Harris. So Miss Harris. I'm not about to say that first name because y'all gonna get in y'all feelings. And you know I mean well. Shit. I ain't trying to insult the girl, the queen, on purpose. So this is, let me
had ever seen each other on the red carpet.
All right,
the
so
family dynamic of that since
she saw her ex at the red carpet. She gave a hug, and a lot of people made a big fuss out of it. Okay, a lot of people are still upset that her and her husband broke up, and she said she's not close with her sister, and she really wished she was close to her sister. You know, she got a show coming out. She want to run and tell her business. And a lot of people on the sidelines had a lot of stuff to say. People said twins not being close is wild. Yeah. Well, they grown, they're different. People grow apart. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm confused. Why complain about being single when that's what you wanted? She wants to showcase her life. This is a business move for them. They love telling their business so they can get some money. All right. So also, did y'all hear about this Krishan Rock? They got her praying for Pastor Jamal Bryant's daughter. Check this shit out.
Amen. Okay, period. So modeling, TV, and what's you? I'm gonna be a doctor. Okay, cool. So
All right,
you can be
prophetic. Let's get to the prayer.
Hey, Father God, just want to thank you for this opportunity that everybody's in college right now. Just focus right now, Lord God. Any stress or anxiety or any type of questioning, Lord God, rebuke it in the name of Jesus.
Now, what type of pastor is this? Huh? What type of pastor is this? This pastor must be ashamed of himself. Krishan Rock, she just got out of jail for doing some demonic shit. Then she's getting back. She's on the demonic network. She's on that Zeus network, fighting, carrying on, and causing chaos. And this is who you want to pray over your child. Her prayers don't even work for her damn self. Her prayers don't work for her. And this is what you want to prophesy over your child, to put words of confirmation over your child. Bitch, she couldn't pray for me. Stop praying now. I don't want any and everybody to pray for me. Your prayer don't even work for your damn self. What makes you think I want you to pray? Don't pray for me, goddamn it. Shit. Hell no. Put a curse on me. Nah, leave me alone. Shit. Only particular certain people can pray for me. Other than that, leave me alone. But this pastor, that's what he's doing. I feel like he just doing it for attention. And I think like a lot of these Christians, so-called Christians, they ain't real Christians. And they do a lot of shit for attention. I ain't never known so many Christians that want attention. They don't seek God. They seek attention. They got one foot in the world. I think they got 2 foot in the world, to be honest with you, okay? And they just talk one way, but they do another. They on the devil's playground talking about yes, Lord. Okay, I see right through that shit, but a lot of sheep don't see it. And a lot of demonics that are comfortable with living in lukewarm, that's that lukewarm spirit. Okay. So I said, wow, go ahead, Sister Soldier. I guess you're going to turn into a pastor in a minute. So this is a video that's resurfacing of Diddy and Neo. I already knew Neo was a fruitcake. I knew his ass was zesty. Okay, I done told y'all. What y'all think about Fruity Booty? Neo, press 1, you think he gay? Press 7, you think he's straight? Honey, I already knew. Shit. Girl, hell no. But y'all love these fruity ass men. Listen, I don't blame you. He got a lot of money. But Neo, he is not cute to me. Oh, he's so damn sweet. He's so sweet and feminine to me. Hell no. Okay? Oh my goodness. Yeah, honey, they say he was at the freaking off with Diddy. I bet he was getting pounded too. Yes, he gives me bottom tease. He got his back broke down at the freak off. But he does pick pretty women. But most gay men, they gonna pick some pretty women, to showcase around. Look at Diddy. He got Kim Porter was a model. She's gorgeous. Cassie, she's gorgeous. Gay men, they always gonna pick some pretty girls to have on their shoulders. You know what I mean? To make the straight men kind of jealous, And everybody know the best magnet to get other down low men, the best magnet to get gay men, the best magnet to get women, the best magnet to get transgender women is to be with a woman. Duh. Okay. When I tell you, everybody loves somebody that's with somebody. Okay. It just turned them on so much. Okay. They just love these married men in relationship and turn them on, girl. Especially if it's a heterosexual one. Okay. If it's a heterosexual one, they all want it. They all want a piece. Okay, make your stock go up. Your value in the dating scene, it will go up. Okay, what y'all guys say about this shit? Can we get some more likes? Hell, you see, I'm struggling. Can we please get some more likes in this mother sucker? We got over 374 people. I thank y'all for showing up and showing out. But I'm going to need y'all to subscribe. I'm going to need y'all to get these numbers up. I'm going to need to get in the algorithm when it comes to this live streaming. And I'm going to need to get the likes up. See, the more y'all like, the more y'all help. You understand? So come on, y'all. Let's get these damn likes up. If you like me, shit, I can't stand it. Don't sit around watching me and you not liking me. Because if you're going to watch me and you're not liking, I'm going to assume you just don't like me. And you just here to try to see if you can see some shit so you can take back to the ops to start some shit. Don't do that. So what are y'all saying in the comment section? They saying Diddy is having withdrawal symptoms from that pink stuff. Well, good, you know, dry his ass out. Dry his ass out. I bet he having withdrawal some. I'm trying to figure out what I want to call it. Some wood, some lady sticks. Ooh, I bet he having withdrawals of some lady sticks, ain't he? Okay. Uh-huh. And maybe that's why he don't want to go to jail, because he want a woman to stick him down. You know, some of these men, they don't want a man to stick them down. They want a woman, you know. Yeah, they want a woman to stick them down. And some of them don't want no transgender. They want a real woman to strap that shit up, you know. Y'all heard about that, pegging. Any ladies, do we have any peggers in the house? Okay. Press 5 if you peg your man because you love him so much. Okay. Press 10 if hell no. I told y'all, I don't play with no dookie shoe. Okay. I don't play with no ass. Hell no. That's a no-go zone. You in the wrong zone. You in the wrong zone. Okay. I'm not even licking no buttercups. Okay. I don't do that shit. Girl, are y'all out here licking buttercups? Press 9, y'all out here eating buttercups, okay? Press 11 if you don't eat buttercups. And another one, would you date a man that want to eat your buttercup? 15 if you would date a man that want to eat your buttercup. 20 if you don't want a man that's want to eat your buttercup. Well, I tell you about me, that's a turn off. If his ass want to eat my buttercup, hell nah. Nigga, if you eat my buttercup, I know you're going to eat another whole buttercup. And I know that's what you like to do. Okay. And I don't want you eating no buttercup and then you stick that damn tongue in my mouth and you got buttercup residue all in your motherfucking mouth. And I taste that shit or I smell that shit. Hell no. Okay. I like traditional. Okay. Give me original. Okay. Give me that boring shit. I don't want that freaky shit. I want that boring, traditional, original shit, okay? I want that 1 + 1 = 2. All this division, dividing, all this complicated shit, nah, y'all can save it. It ain't for me. It ain't for me, honey, okay? So can we please get the damn likes up, okay? Let me get the likes up. The PR lady, hey, baby. The way he encouraged his first baby mama to tie her tubes was enough for me. What man suggests that? He tied the tubes, child. And then, why he tied? Oh, guess he don't want her to take some money. He's selfish as hell. But they say he's always been selfish. They said born, no boring. Yeah, well, I want to be born, honey. I want to be born in traditional. Okay. Y'all can keep that freaky shit. Soon as a nigga tell me he a freak, I hang the fuck up. What the hell we gonna talk about? I don't like freaks. I do discriminate, and I don't want to fuck around with no freak. I'm good on that. Okay. Stevie is not grass. All right, so let me see what else got going on before we go to Ness and Grace and them other ones. Okay, so I don't know if you guys know, but Kodak Black, you know, he was real close to Donald Trump, and so was Amber Rose. Now, Amber Rose is telling people that she's not endorsing Trump. Bullshit. She's a liar just like he is. They all lie. So it seemed like Kodak Black and Amber Rose, they are getting into a real nasty.
A very R statement that they made, and it's actually not really factual. So TMZ, they catch up with Amber Rose and they decide to ask her thoughts and opinions about this, which is really weird to me because Amber Rose, she said that she's not endorsing Donald Trump, even though I feel like personally,
girl, you know she's endorsing Donald Trump. Okay, let's move away from this hoe. Okay, because she get on my nerves. Oh, hey y'all. Okay, can I do my plug? So I did some throwback pictures. You guys know I have multiple channels. So I have this channel called The Transition Period. So motherfuckers, they always, well, what happened with Jessica? What happened to Jacob? Honey, go to the channel, Transition Period. So I talk about everything throwback of Jessica and Jacob, okay? So check out Miss Jessica, honey. Okay, check out Miss Jessica. Okay, look at that damn dress. Come on, Jessica. Okay, this is a blast from the past. Okay, so I have some pictures here. I would love for y'all support if you guys are interested in the past of Jacob and Jessica, and you guys had a familiarity with their asses. And I got a short video up here too. Check her out. Come on. I wanna be my dream. I'm not gonna play the music up here, but I do a little 1, 2, 3 because I'm separating this shit. You know what I'm saying? On this channel, the Messy Sweet Spot, I'm not talking about shit about the past. Okay, this month and next month is probably gonna see the past residue, but on this channel, we're gonna keep it strictly the Messy Sweet Spot and celebrity gossip. So when one of you motherfuckers, y'all want to fill it on my time, well, what about Jessica? What about Jacob? I'm gonna send your ass right to the transition period, and it's gonna be everything LGBT. I want you to get the fuck on, okay? Period. Okay. Now let's move on. Hold on. Oh, shut up. Shut the fuck up. Okay, hold up. Back again. Back to back, big M's, back to M's. All right, so Gossip Girl XOXO. A lot of people, they want Gossip Girl XOXO. They want that flavor back. So I created a channel, Gossip Girl XOXO. And on here, I'm also putting up throwbacks as well. Check Jessica out, honey. Red hair. Bitch, I'm always giving you a look, okay? I'm always coming with the neck piece, with the pearls, okay? Bitch, don't play with it, ho. Okay? So, and don't forget, I still got the granny face too, ho. Okay, so on the granny face, my YouTube channel over there is called Big Mama Judy. And over here, I'm just doing strictly skits. I'm going to be acting a crazy ass fool with Big Mama Judy, okay? So shout out to her. And then last, but definitely not least, this is a more closeted side over here with Rakaya, honey, okay? So over here, I do like makeup, hair. Just telling you how I really feel about stuff without the theatrics. You know what I'm saying? So here, I'm putting y'all on game because you know I don't talk too much. But then when shit blow up, you're going to want to know, well, what happened? I didn't hear about it. But bitch, I told you. And I always tell you guys what I'm going to do before I do it. You just don't listen. You don't take me serious. And I do what I want to do on my time. So let's go to here first. Ooh, let's go here. Can I click on it? All right, so here it is. This is what they're talking about, the 10 inches. And on this article, they are saying that he hosted parties that were just fancy name for the freak offs. But all these parties he was doing was definitely freak offs. Kim Porter was involved, and they're saying that she wrote a lot of memoirs. And in one of her memoirs, she talks about how Diddy used to go upside her head. Diddy used to go upside her head when she did not want to put the strap on, okay? So people are looking forward to that. They said, Gigi, do you have a stylist? No, I don't. Who want to be my stylist, okay? And let me see your portfolio, okay? And let you know I don't got no money, okay? I don't got no money. So it says here. So I want to go to after this article. Let's shimmy up over here. And then we're going to break it off to Nancy.
Feeling of a 3-count indictment, charging Sean Combs with interstate transportation. The indictment alleges that between at least 2008 and the present, Combs abused and coerced victims to fulfill his desires, protect his reputation, and conceal his conduct.
Baby, the day y'all have been waiting for has finally arrived. Diddy was finally arrested on the night of September 16th in New York and charged with a few things, including racketeering, conspiracy, fraud, or coercion, among others. But guess what? Reportedly, he's got more to deal with than just his arrest, because Kim Porter's family is also allegedly officially on his neck, and his son Quincy is allegedly also going to cooperate with the feds against his father. My oh my, there's definitely no getting out of this one for Diddy. He's done. Okay, like I said, Diddy was arrested in Manhattan roughly 6 months after federal authorities raided his luxurious homes in Los Angeles and Miami. And the plot just thickened, loves. Prosecutors said in court papers that they had interviewed more than 50 people and witnesses and expect the number to grow. They also said they would use financial, travel, and billing records, electronic data, and communications and videos of the freak-offs Diddy was hosting to prove their case. Basically, based on the case the prosecutors are building, a conviction on every charge would require at least 15 years in prison, with the possibility of a life sentence. But knowing Diddy, of course he was going to fight this, and he actually pleaded not guilty and even wanted bail. So I got the details of the letter from the defense seeking Diddy's release, and the bail package outlined several things the defense proposed, including a $50 million bond. As per the letter, Diddy's mother, his sister, the mother of his oldest daughter, and his 3 adult sons all agreed to be co-signers according to the proposal. The bail package said Diddy's traveling would be limited to Florida and New York to attend court, meet with his counsel.
All right. So people are also stating that Albie Shore is also going to write a book. So it's going to be a whole bunch of books. So people are definitely going to cash in on this. And we are seeing the death of Diddy. I mean, this is the death of Diddy. People are celebrating him on his grave. And some people can say it's a ritual. I'm not sure. How do you guys feel about this? I mean, this is historic. We ain't never see the whole world really put RIP on a rap industry person while they were still alive. You know, it definitely feels like they're burying him alive, and he's going to have to go one way or another. It's a lot of music CEOs that are coming down as well. I don't know if you guys heard, but they're like, you know what? They're stepping down. And honestly, I feel that Miss Hare is going to win the race, y'all. I think Miss Hare is going to win the race. I think that the Democrats are behind Diddy. I don't know what Diddy did, but Diddy done did something. He ain't playing right. He ain't donating right. And they're going to make his ass know it. And I feel that hip hop is about to go down. You know, every so often, it's music genres, they rise and they fall. And you are definitely witnessing the death of hip hop. And after this, it's going to be more. Diddy's not going to be the last one. R&B is already dead. And we already got the king of R&B behind jail. So the rap is going to go down here as well. So just look forward to all your favorite rappers to have some horrible shit about them. And all y'all kings are going down, baby. All of them, they're going down. What do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about all y'all kings are going down?
Night, Cuff Daddy. Sean Combs arrested by the feds in a Lux hotel in the dark of night, now in federal custody. Good evening. I'm Nancy Grace. This is Crime Stories. Thank you for being with us.
Girl, you to hurry up. Some people are saying they don't think that hip hop is dead. Well, a lot of people feel like hip hop is dead already. And for them to arrest the king of R&B and for the king of R&B to do all those horrible things. And then when you look at Usher, okay, is he the next king of R&B? All of y'all kings are horrible people. You got Usher, he's around here giving people the bumps, not telling them, right? You got Chris Brown putting paws on people. And it's a couple of women that's coming against Chris Brown as well. They say Chris Brown may be next. You got Trey Songz. So if you don't see what I see, I don't know how I can make you see it. But definitely all the kings, all the people you guys hold dearly in the Black community, all these men, they are going down. And you guys, for so many years, have put them on a pedestal. You never hold their feet to a fire. You never hold them accountable. And I guess the people that's above them allowed them to do all these diabolical shit. And when it was time to collect, they're going to collect, you know? Just like Satan. You know, Satan, he'll allow you to do all this shit. But when it's time to collect, honey, ain't no way out of there, you know? So that's just how I see it. But let's go on.
To carry out criminal activity, including sex trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, arson, bribery.
When you're injured, hire an ethical lawyer.
Okay, hold on. These commercials, they're commercialing. All right, so let's let that go on. Whew. All right. Lord have mercy. Play.
Obstruction of justice.
And we have just gotten our hands.
Come on, Nancy. Gigi, you are absolutely correct. Hip hop is definitely on the decline. Jay-Z, Drake, yeah, that's why they say Jay-Z, he's definitely going into a different direction. You know, hip hop is not hip hopping anymore. It's on its deathbed. And they already said, like I said, R&B been dead.
The federal indictment. But first, let's talk about what went down in the dark of night. Sean Puffy Combs seen out on the street in New York just 30 minutes before feds break into his luxury suite at the Park Hyatt Hotel on 57th Street and arrest Combs and proceed to shred that hotel room, looking for evidence. Joining me right now at the hotel just outside the Park Hyatt is crimeonline.com investigative reporter Angelica Martinez. Angelica, thank you for being with us. Tell me what happened right there last night.
Yes, Nancy, we are currently outside the Hyatt Hotel, the Park Hyatt Hotel, where Sean Puffy Combs was arrested last night. He was arrested following an indictment that was returned by a grand jury yesterday on Monday, and that set in the process to arrest Sean Combs.
Guys, joining us, Angelica Martinez at the Park Hyatt. We understand that feds, pursuant to warrant, went into Combs' room right behind you up on one of the penthouse levels and arrested Combs last night.
And I will say this. I mean, it should really awaken the Black community to learn how to raise their sons better, to really sit down and restrict these boys of these freak-offs and teaching these boys self-discipline, teaching these boys how to respect women and how to respect girls, because these behaviors starts at a very young age. The disrespect for these women. It don't start when they're 20. It don't start when they're 15, 16. A lot of times this shit starts when they're like 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? So it's a really reflection of the Black community as a whole, because a lot of y'all been knowing that Chris Brown and all these individuals have issues. They got sex demons on them. They got freak demons on them, real tough. And you guys love that shit. You support that shit. You uplift that shit. Every song is talking about freaking off. And you all love it. Y'all love it. So I feel like the community is part of the issue too. I feel like everybody got to be accountable. And I don't want to hear about the white man. Where the white man push it, well, bitch, you accept it. I thought the Black people were supposed to be the kings and the fucking queens. How can you allow the white man to push anything in your ear if you don't allow the shit? Huh? You can't get tested. You gonna fail at every fucking test. You need somebody to the phone spared your ass. If that's the case, your ass need to be locked up in the church. If that's the case, be a damn nun, because you can't trust yourself out here being tested in the world. because you will fail every time and blame the white man for it.
Had no idea it was about to happen. We've also heard reports the arrest was to go down at least 48, if not 72 hours later, but something triggered the feds to make the arrest last night. Combs actually spotted out on the street and videoed BSing with fans and friends just before, literally minutes before the feds arrested him. I know they were poised outside the Park Hyatt Hotel where you're standing right now, Angelica, waiting for him to come back in with eyes on Sean Puffy Combs the entire evening, Angelica.
Yes, so apparently negotiations for Sean Combs' surrender had been in the talks for a while. And like you said, Nancy, something triggered this arrest. Something happened that caused them to move it from allegedly later in this week.
There ain't nothing triggered that damn arrest. When Trump got hit at the second time, they said, come on, let's bring this ass out. It's time to go. So they can change the narrative. Because nobody wanted Trump to have the sympathy vote, and people focus on Trump. And then they were trying to say the government was not protecting Trump, and the government have it out on Trump, and Kamala has it out on Trump. That was a narrative that was going to spin. But the Dems decide, let's bring out this Diddy shit right now so we can change that shit. And they did. And they did an awesome job doing that. These Dems don't sleep on the fucking Democrats. Okay? These Democrats had y'all fooled this summer. These Democrats had y'all fooled this spring. Y'all was like, damn, these Democrats are weak as hell. They don't got nothing planned, honey. They some sneaky motherfuckers, and they smart. I will get the Democrats. They some smart individuals. You never know how these Democrats gonna be moving. The Republicans, since they got Trump, they're so flamboyant. They so loud with it. They so ignorant with it. And that's going to F their ass up. They don't got no damn surprises. Now, Schoolboy said, you know, women and men are held to a different standard. Well, this is what I got to say, Schoolboy. Now, that may be the case the time in the past. But why were you raising your girls to be so man-struck? I mean, when you go to these concerts, you see all these women throwing their bras, throwing their panties, that's degrading themselves to get validation from these celebrities, treating these celebrities like gods. And I guess doing back in those times, and it was a time where women, they had a legitimate reason for throwing themselves at men because men ruled the world and women were not nothing without a man. I mean, you can't buy no house. You don't have a life, and society pressures you. You better have a man. If you don't have a man, what the fuck you gonna do for your life? I mean, your whole part, society created a belief system that the whole part of you being a woman was to bear man's kids, to get married, and to be a good housewife and to support your man. It came from a religious standpoint. So back in those days, I definitely understood why women seeked out to get with a man at 14, 15, 16, young, to have some type of life that was worth living. Because women back in those days, they couldn't go to school. They couldn't afford education. But if they were married to a man that had something, then you know, it was possible that their kids could get that education from that man. But now, you know, when I was growing up, things have changed. But I don't know, it still seems, it's still today. And now today's time is different. It seems like, I guess, the men and the women are more effed up. You know, back in the day, it was the men just effed up, but now the women and the men are effed up. They both gone. They both in their own zone. It was a time when women wasn't smoking no weed. Women wasn't doing all that drinking and shit. That was a man thing. That was masculine. For to be smoking all that weed and smoking and heavy drinking. Now these women out drinking a man, out smoking these men, and everything is equal. I mean, that's what a lot of us wanted, right? Equality. So shit, you got what we wanted. So I don't know. Okay, so I don't know. All I know, can we get the likes up? Can we get the likes? You know what? Something is going on with the phone line. So you may want to hit that live stream and hit that live stream. The live stream is at the top. So hit that damn live stream. Can we please get the likes up, y'all? Let's get the likes up.
To just last night, he was allegedly arrested right in the lobby, and he was not expecting that, according to some sources.
Angelica, I think I know what may have prompted the early arrest. You know, you're about 20, 30 minutes from Teterboro private airstrip. Combs has money. You can get on a private plane without a passport. Now, where you can land without one is a whole nother can of worms. But if they got wind that he was leaving with all of his money and access to private planes, that's the time you make the arrest ahead of time. Joining me there at the Park Hyatt Hotel in the heart of Manhattan, Angelica Martinez. Let's open it up to the panel. And the last few moments, we caught the lawyer, the defense attorney, Agnefello, and he states his client is going to be released.
What?
Do you really believe that Sean Puffy Combs is going to get out on bond? Straight out to high-profile lawyer Nima Rahmani, former federal prosecutor, President West Coast.
Okay, we got somebody in the background. Now these nuts talking about some Gigi. You better watch out before Diddy pop your pooter shooter. Diddy ain't gonna pop shit over here. Diddy is not gonna pop shit over here. Girl, we got a celebrity up in here. We got Jaguar Wright. How you doing, Miss Jag?
Hi, Messy. How are you?
Good, girl. It's so good to see you. How
It's
you
nice to finally meet you.
Yeah, you've been out here doing your big one. Congratulations.
Thank you. I came to thank you personally. Thank you for interviewing Jonathan Hay. We met because of you.
Oh, that's nice.
And now we're going to be working together for my organization, Cruelty Free. So I just wanted to come by and personally say thank you for the video. You are hilarious. But thank you for giving us a reason to link up. And I wanted people to know that you did that. So thank you.
I appreciate that. I love bringing people together. I love that. Do you have? I know you got a lot of stuff to say, but I know your whole purpose was.
I've said it all.
Right. Okay.
I said it 4 years ago.
You sure did, and a lot of people didn't believe you. A lot of people, nah, she lying. Nah, she lying. Do you feel vindicated?
No, not yet.
When would that be?
When Jay-Z is indicted.
Okay.
Then. Everything that I've said and every strike that I've made against Diddy was to trap Jay-Z. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that I wasn't focused on bringing him to justice, because I am. I remember Kim. I knew Kim when we were younger, and we weren't friends at the end of her life, but we shared someone that we loved very much, Albert Brown, Albie Shore. I knew a lot of what was happening for a long time, talking to Albert while he was sitting there, just frustrated, wringing his hands. Yeah, there's a lot that happened in the backdrop. It's funny because it's like people tend to forget that I said in the very beginning that I knew that Cassie had met with Kim, and I knew Kim gave her something. Whether it was the laptop, the zip drive, or the phone, I knew Kim gave her something. How would I know that?
How would you know it?
Exactly. But nobody asked that. There's some of us in the backdrop that still confide in one another and protect each other fiercely. Sometimes the easiest way to protect someone you love is by pretending you don't know them, you don't like them, or pretending that that relationship doesn't exist. I want to say something on your channel, if that's okay.
You got the floor.
We all need to give mad flowers and buy every copy that's available of Kim Porter's memoir. In her own words, A Fight for Justice. Every woman, whether you are cis or trans or non-binary, whatever, every woman needs to buy this book and read it.
Right.
Not only is it all true, I can corroborate a lot of the things that happened in the early years. I was there. I know the burden she carried. But I think the thing that people aren't realizing, everyone keeps saying, oh, if it wasn't for Cassie, if it wasn't for Cassie. Nobody's paying attention to the fact that somebody put a battery in Cassie's back.
Right.
And that was Kim Porter. If Kim hadn't have done what she did, if they hadn't had that last lunch at the Ivy, Cassie might not be with us either.
Mm-hmm.
Kim is a hero. And I need people to really start acknowledging that woman put herself in harm's way, knowing that it was possible for what happened to her to happen to her, but she left a roadmap of where all of the little explosions are in the minefield. This book is even more telling than her girlfriend's book, Erica Kennedy, who wrote Bling,
Mm.
who passed away right after that hit the bestsellers list. And the details of the mogul that she discussed happened to allegedly not just be Diddy, but a combination of him and Jay-Z in one person. We got to get to the truth.
Mm.
Because we got to stop the victim making machine, and we got to stop making Diddies.
You're right.
Because all of these years, how many more people were victimized because nobody wanted to believe me when I'm screaming, the house is on fire. You know what I mean? And everybody's like, no, it's not. No, it's not. You tripping. Even after Cassie's lawsuit, he was still freaking off.
Mm. Yeah, autumn bottles.
They arrested him with the tipsy on him. Like, you came to surrender with the magic pink powder in your pocket. This doesn't sound like somebody that's dealing with reality. This sounds like somebody that's used to getting away with red rum. You know what I mean? And I want people to remember who the real catalysts are. Kim Porter. Kim Porter made this happen. And I need people to say that. And her children need to hear people say that. Do you agree, Messi?
I agree. And I'm so glad we have you in this timeline and this community to be so fearless and to speak your truth. You have been a hero for so many as well. So we cannot forget about that. And I'm so glad you're so bold. You got so damn courage. You still out here speaking against, this madness.
Until they all come out and that knock-kneed freak falls. I'm out here. I'm in these streets.
Mm.
It's time for Gay-Z to go down. It's just time. Like, you can't. And I said it on my live the other day, and I really have to repeat it here, especially in this moment. We used to always say that every finger has its own power, but 5 fingers makes a fist, right?
Right.
So let me show you the fist of power and domination in the industry. Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, Robert Kelly, Sean Combs, and Jay-Z.
Mm.
What do all four of those men have in common? Jay-Z. What do all four of those men have in common? They all have made millions with Jay-Z. What do these men all have in common? They've all vacationed and partied with Jay-Z. Five fingers make a fist.
Mm-hmm.
It's time. Let's wrap it up.
Yeah, you're right.
Birds of a feather
Flock
flock
together.
together.
Billie Eilish.
My grandmama. I'm telling you, this is a mess. We have to stop denying it. There is no way someone as intelligent as Sean Carter did not recognize that his closest inner circle of millionaire friends, and they all became billionaires together, aren't some weird freak people.
Yeah, he knew because he is a part of it too.
Exactly.
How could you not hear all those rumors? If you're conservative, you're not going to want to attach yourself with that type
What,
of.
he went to all of the parties wearing a blindfold
Mm-mm.
and earplugs.
I'm so shocked at Beyonce. That's where I'm hurting.
I'm not. Not at all. And honestly, shame on her. Shame on all of them. All of the Diddy doo-wop bops and all of the freak off officials, you know? Like, when I think about Corinne Steffens and the torture that she went through and the hell that she went through for just coming forward and telling the truth, like, why don't nobody remember everything that she said in her book, Superhead? You know, if anybody should have started the female revolution for freedom in sexuality, it should have been her. But they punished her and they sat her down, and then they ended up giving that slut crap to Amber Rose. And people act like Corinne Steffens wasn't out there on the front line as a sex worker, being very honest about what was going on. Why do people keep pretending like that never happened? We got to stop pretending. Too many girls are being hurt. Too many boys are being used. There's a whole generation of sexually confused people just trying to figure it out because they don't understand what's real anymore.
Mm.
You know? It's just, I don't know if you know, but there is a petition out there on change.org to get a new trial for Tory Lanez. I am endorsing that. I am all the way behind that.
Mm.
We need a new
Don't
trial.
believe Megan Thee Stallion?
No, not at all. I don't believe Mega Man at all.
Oh, not Mega Man. Now, why would you say that about that lady?
Because she calls herself a stallion, and a stallion is a male horse.
Well, now she call herself a snake.
No. She ain't calling. She's acting. Just like that. You see that video? She's sitting there with that karaoke band, gobbling up little Tory Lanez like snacks.
Mm.
No wonder Nikki's mad. They moved Nikki around for her.
Got it. So it sounds like you definitely, it seems like, and this is what people are saying, that Jay-Z, Megan Thee Stallion, pretty much he's used Megan Thee Stallion to
Go after Nikki covertly, just like Diddy used Nikki to covertly go after Kim.
Mm.
They keep doing the same thing over and over again. That's why it's funny for me to see Onika finally getting disrespected by her peers, because she loved playing in Little Kim's face when they were using her to do it to her.
She worshipped Jay-Z. She always talking about how much she loved Jay-Z.
Not no more.
Times have changed.
Shoot, well, you know, I mean, she might be upset. She has a lot of stuff going on in her personal life. You know, a lot of stuff.
Mm.
We'll leave it at that. Ciao.
So let me ask you a question.
This Cardi business is just, it's nasty work.
Mm. You
And
said
girl, yeah, Cardi and his divorce and these babies and the rumors that the baby is the cousin's baby and I don't know, allegedly, it's all this stuff going on. I tell you what I do know. He Illuminati'd up. He is gonna have that girl in and out of custody court every chance he gets.
Offset.
Yeah, of course. You
Mm.
don't think he wants to be Mr. Mom so he can sit home and keep freaking off?
Well, yeah, he got a problem too. He's a freak off. He freaks off. But you know,
All the time. He was freaking off when she was bringing the baby. He was on a whole date.
he was freaking off with her mentees, which tell you a lot
He
about
was
his
freaking off with the girl that she caught a case for. If I had to go to court and fight and you end up being seen with the same girl I caught a case over you, nigga, I'm catching the case again. I'm going crazy on you.
So tell me this: why is Cardi B so strung on him when clearly he don't want her?
I don't think it's a strong at all.
What
I
is?
think it's a cap. I think it's a cap. I think that whole relationship is capped. That's what I think. I
Mhm.
think there's some women in this industry that would be willing to do anything just to make it. And the truth is, she's had so many more options to do so much better than him. But to keep making babies with him, it was very unfortunate. Because
Well,
no, it's unfortunate for the children
it
because
is.
now
But
they're gonna be stuck. Listen to me, both of them niggas is ignorant. Them kids is gonna be hearing this shit their whole lives.
so
It's
you
not
mean
fair.
tell me you believe that what Cardi did was faking it when she came out here and she told everybody that she was thinking about taking herself out of here?
Yeah, I think she was doing it for attention. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. I ain't gonna lie. Any woman that will fake breastfeeding a baby for social media, yeah, you capable of anything. Ain't no titty coming out of all that silicone.
Mm,
Fuck you online with your titty in the baby mouth and taking a nude picture. And then the very next post 2 days later, you sitting there trying to get the baby to eat with the bottle. If you was gonna feed the baby with the bottle, why do we have to see you with the baby on your titty?
mm,
You see what I'm saying?
yeah.
How that make sense?
So let me ask you: do you feel that?
And it's not like there was like a month between these posts. Like it was infant, 4 day, infant 6 day.
Mm,
We just gave up on breastfeeding in 2 days? Dang, I don't get it.
mm.
So
Well,
I tell you, I know one thing. She been
I
to a few ditty party herself. She better hope Offset ain't got no freak off footage of her at the ditty parties. Cause you know she used to love to go to the after party for the Met Gala and do the ditty party. Yes.
So how does Zeus Network and Ray J play along in this?
Well, from what I hear, they've been 8 to 10.
I don't know what that is.
All right. A person is a blank being, starts with an H. And then sometimes you get stuck in blank jams. Starts with a T. You follow me?
Nope. But people gonna put in the comment section. I'm sorry.
Okay. Human.
Oh, oh, okay, got it. I get that. So
Yeah.
how do you pull that out though? Because I don't. I mean, I see them fighting. I see them doing horrible stuff over at Zeus Network and Ray
Oh,
J.
they're doing all kinds of terrible stuff, but you know Ray J is a diddy do wop bop. And he is a vaginal hitman. So all that being said, I mean, he really missed his calling. He should have just went into porn, and then he could have made the records, and he could have scored his own porn movies. Could have been awesome. But anywho's then. And that nasty business. Did you hear that when he did the post when he was gaslighting the kids?
What'd he do?
Allegedly, he put pause on Princess Love, and it got so bad that I believe one of the children called the police,
Oh yeah,
and then he talked the child down and gaslit the child the whole time.
yeah.
Yeah.
He moves kind of interesting because recently he said he wanted to take himself out of here. He was depressed at one point.
Oh, you remember when just last year he was sitting on the edge of a hotel building? He was threatening to, take a leap,
Yeah,
and
what
then
did
all of
I
yeah,
don't remember
last year,
that.
child, he did that on Instagram and then erased it. Yay.
What is up with that? Why do they all want to take themselves out of here?
Well, I think it's a good way to, get people to stop talking so you don't get questioned by the Fed.
Oh, okay.
Him and his sister, they love staging catastrophes to get attention. You remember when she ran that person over? It was right when they was trying to cover up the fact that Wanye Mars was doing the ST grape with her.
Mm,
Yeah. And then she hit somebody and everybody forgot all about it.
mm. Well,
Ain't
did
that lovely?
when Ray J said he was talking to Candace Owens and they were talking about transgenders. And he
Mhm.
said one time he put a wig on and it turned him on so good that he had to take that wig off because it was just turning him on. What was your thoughts?
When he said he put a wig on and he turned his cell phone.
Uh-huh.
All right. This is probably going to seem like it's off track, but it's really not. Okay. Back in my younger days when I was in the sex world, because I too was a sex worker, I was a dominatrix.
Oh,
And
I didn't know that.
yeah, and I ran phone sex lines. It was very lucrative, very nice, but I burned out because it was just a lot. But anyway, there was a guy, me and the girls, we would go get off work and we would go see the guys dance and tip them, $1 bills, $100 bills, all of that dumb stuff. So anyway, one of the guys, he called himself the Lion King, and he had the ability to stretch himself to the point where he was able to pleasure himself with his own mouth.
Oh, wow.
Now, why he thought it was a good idea to do that in a room full of women, I do not know. But everyone put their paper money away and got change and just started humming quarters, nickels, and dimes at him.
Mm,
That goes double for what we was just talking about.
got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Candace Owens didn't do nothing but laugh. I said, wow. That was interesting.
Like I said, he should have been a porn star. He really missed his calling.
Mm-hmm.
But trying to convince young girls that they should while they're working on certain TV networks and taking them out to party and getting them high and making sure they're extra pliable for shooting scenes and then promising them being in music videos and they just kind of turn into sex tapes, allegedly.
Well, can I tell you this? Since we're talking
He's
about
a
that
freaking
type of talk,
scumbag.
it someone just passed away that was an adult star, and they were allegedly on one of those Zeus Network shows with Erica Mena. Do you think anything out of the norm was going on, or you just
Absolutely.
uh,
I think that whole thing stinks to all high heaven. But me and Odell are thinking about shopping our life for a limited time reality TV series, and we were thinking about approaching Zeus. So I don't want to know if I want to get let me call in an investigation.
let me be quiet then? Shout out to Zeus.
Well, hell, my girlfriend Shalana Toko over there. So I don't know. Maybe we come over there. I don't know.
Yeah, I think go ahead. I mean, you have the light on you, so whatever happens, if it's meant, you're gonna shine a lot of light on a lot of things. You'll have
Well,
experience.
me and my fiance Odell, we really just want to put light on how all of this stuff works because this happens to a lot of people. I'm not the only artist that's been attacked like this for telling the truth. Michael Jackson was attacked for telling the truth. Prince was attacked for telling the truth. Lauryn Hill was attacked for telling the truth. Lisa Lopez was attacked for Tupac. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not the only person that this has happened to. I've been blessed enough to survive this long.
Right.
But the thing is, we need to stop this. We need to start believing people when they tell us things. And even if we can't completely get behind it, at least let's do the research and see if where there is smoke, there's fire. Let's not just write it all off.
Mm-hmm.
Am I wrong?
No, you're right. But Diddy, going back to him, they said that he wanted to take himself out of here. So you feel that that was just a stunt as well?
I think it could have been a stunt and it could have been for real. I think both things could be true at the same time.
Got it.
I think he's extremely uncomfortable. And what I do know about drug addiction, especially when you're addicted to something as potent as juicy, the withdrawals is going to be crazy. He's probably experiencing the same kind of pain that a heroin addict who's detoxing is experiencing. Heavy body tremors, lots of sweat, constant discomfort, and most of them want to unalive themselves during that process. So yeah,
Mm. Because he knows a lot of information about Jay-Z, do you think it's a great time for Jay-Z to take him out?
I think what Diddy needs to do is tell the feds everything they need to know about the unalivement of Kathy White, because he knows all about it.
Mm.
He should start there. They should really look into what happened to that woman's body and what happened to the baby that was inside of her.
Yeah. Has he ever been known to be honest and forthcoming?
When his back's up against the wall.
Okay.
You know, the beautiful thing about Diddy being such a liar, it really doesn't matter. He has all the tapes to prove it.
That's true.
He really doesn't have to say a word. You know, it really wasn't the testimony of the victims or of Robert Kelly that got him convicted. You know, it was the tapes in the end.
Mm.
Over 10,000 hours of S acts, and 2/3 of the people in those videos were minors under the age of 17. Hardcore stuff. Now, we know that Mr. Kelly urinated in the face of a young girl. We've also heard Carisha Please talk of the joys of golden showers between her and the diddler. You know, all of these guys seem to be into really dirty stuff. I can't imagine how a man like Sean Carter could be present for something like that if he didn't agree with it or wasn't down for it.
Mm. They was down for it. They probably did it together.
Yeah, it's time to wrap all the weirdos out.
It is. What is it, Jack? Because they tell me this. They tell me the rich man in Dubai likes to poop and shit on the girls.
I know.
Is it something about power and richness that cause these men to just do this gross?
Absolutely. Power is corrupting. It corrupts people if your heart isn't in the right place. And their hearts aren't in the right place because these men all want to be God. They want to, preside over people's lives and change people's outcomes, and that's God's job. That's not their job. And the more money you get, the more you can get away with easily. You know, how hard is it to stage a gaslighting attempt on someone like me, like on me, on my life? If he's worth $4 billion, I mean, to kick out 4 million is absolutely nothing to terrorize a person into insanity.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. It's like him kicking out 50K, So when people really look at what's there, it's easy to see. The question is, you have to ask yourself, why don't you want to see it?
Mm.
You know? Yeah. We gotta wake up.
Wake
We've
up.
been sleeping long enough. Reality TV isn't real. Let's get back into reality. These are bad people.
Yeah. So is Chris Brown going down? It was a lady that just came out. She said Chris Brown and another guy, Sage, did her the same way.
Well, what I will say is this. They said a lot of things about Michael Jackson too. I pray for Chris Brown because he has been victimized for many years and he has taken it on the chin like a G and kept on dancing and kept on learning and kept on giving audience after audience a great show. I really wish they would just leave Chris Brown alone.
Mm,
I really wish they would. It's disgusting because they're kind of doing the same thing to him that they did to Michael Jackson. And once again, why do we keep ignoring this? Why is everyone so quick to talk about Chris Brown, but ain't nobody talking about Usher?
mm,
We all know he was abused by the diddler. When is somebody going to ask him why, after everything he went through as a young man, why he took Justin Bieber there and signed him over to Diddy for 48 hours?
mm,
Who's going to ask him that? Why won't anyone ask him? Why did you take Bieber there? You said very clearly with Howard Stern that you would never take your kids to the Diddy Flavor camp. But it was good enough for Justin Bieber? Why? What's so much better about your children than that young man? That it was okay for you to take him to a place where you knew harm was a very realistic possibility to his very young life. Why won't nobody ask Usher about that? Lifetime Achievement Awards for what? Ruining other people's lives?
mm.
I don't know. We got to start caring more about the right things.
And how would you want us to start? How do we start doing that?
We need to figure out how someone in the black community like Diddy happened. You know, if I could ever get a chance to interview him, I would want to interview him about everything that happened in his life up to the age of 15. Nothing more.
Mhm.
Because it is clear that this is a depraved man and his sick fetishes have been developing and growing and developing and growing for decades. It had to start somewhere.
Mm.
And then I saw something, someone that spoke to Dapper Dan recently in the past 2 days. And Dapper Dan made it very clear. He said, I grew up with his parents. I know his parents. And he said, what he's doing has been going on for many years before him. So to hear him say that, he's finally speaking to the heart of what's real. This was a child. Something went wrong there, and this is what he became. And he infected the world with his Diddy juice.
Mhm. Or his
I,
mama infected the world with
it,
what she produced.
exactly. So once again, because his father had passed when he was a young man, we need to get to the bottom of how Diddy was made so we can stop making Diddies.
His mama, the queen.
Then we need to get into that. We need to get into all of that. And if his childhood was as terrible as I think people are starting to now take into consideration, why was he allowed to raise children himself?
Mm.
You know, like, you need a license for everything other than having a baby.
Mhm.
You need a license to get behind the wheel of a car. Why? Because they want to make sure you're not going to harm anyone. You need a medical license in order to operate and play doctor on people. Why? To make sure or to try to ensure that there's a very small chance that you're going to hurt someone. Like, right?
Yeah.
Why don't they got license for these kids? For people having kids?
Mm. That's a good question. They worship the kings. Even if the king just take a picture with the sun, they just gonna worship that. It's they worship the bare minimum.
It's weird. It's
The
weird.
standards are in hell. There's no standards.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. What happened to us? Oh God. Well, Messy, I'm gonna get ready to get ready for dinner.
Well, I just
Um,
want to say thank you for gracing us with your presence and talking to us. We really appreciate it.
Messy, I enjoy you. And the truth is I've been watching you for quite some time. And I do. I find you radiant. I find you engaging and challenging. And you straight business. And I love it.
Thank you. I appreciate that. That means a lot to me.
I'm going to keep subscribing.
And I would love that.
You got the tea. You be having the tea. And you be on point with it.
I'm,
When you got Jonathan up here, girl, you don't know what you did.
oh yeah.
And I'm so grateful
I
for
would
you. It
not
was
have
your
to
great.
sit there and just allow him to say anything. I told him you better be careful now. You
You
better be.
look, and look at what you done. Look at what you done. So thank you and shout out to you.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
All right, good night, y'all.
Good
Shabbat.
night. All right. That was a blessing. Give it up for Jag. You guys, that was a blessing. All right. Are y'all up in here? Please like this video. Okay, where's this thing coming out? All right. That was great. I almost want to just close it out. Shit. All right. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask the questions or hit that link to come up here. I did see some people come up here, but when I have a guest like Jaguar Wright, I'm going to give her the utmost respect, and it's just going to be her time. So you do have to realize that. All right. So I'm going to play a little bit more here and wait till the comments continue to flow so I can see what you guys are saying. I know y'all needed to marinate.
Lawyers and author of Harvard to hashtag. He is an expert in federal law. Nima, thank you for being with us. Quick question regarding bond. Now, we know that Combs was held overnight and he is with the feds right now. You know his lawyer is going to make a big play for him to get out on bond and make a big show, probably walking along Park Avenue, maybe Fifth Avenue, wearing his fur coat as if he has a worry in the world. Why do I say that? Because when you don't know a horse, Nima, look at his track record. That has been his MO since the get-go. Hey, you raided my house? No problem. I'm out surfing, water sports with my family, living it up with some champagne. Yeah, that's him. That's his MO, to act like nothing is wrong and give the illusion of complete innocence and carefree.
And I agree with Nancy. That's all he does. He pretends and give this illusion like he's not bothered. Nothing is going on. It's nothing but smoke and mirrors here, guys. But he is really going through some shit. He is really going, and these guys, Diddy, they're never going to be honest with y'all. Do you think Diddy is ever going to be honest? Press 1 if you're going to be honest. Press 5 if you say no. Remember the time where he felt pressured to get on camera to talk to you guys, to say, hey, I apologize. What happened with me and Cassie? And people saw right through it. They felt that it was phony. It was not genuine. You know, he's not a genuine person. And I feel like for that person, for how long he's been a snake, just like they say, Megan Thee Stallion, a snake. How long they've been a snake can't change. All it's going to do is shred its skin to be a bigger snake. That's all it's going to do. And they said Diddy is a cool ass snake. He'll get around you and he'll play cool. I don't know about y'all, but I can't have no cool ass snake up under me. Okay. Get your ass on out of here. A snake is a snake. Eventually, it will attack. It will sick its poison on you. But a lot of you guys, if a snake seems to be cool, y'all wanted to be up under y'all and y'all cool with it. And then when y'all ass get bit by it, that's on you because you allowed that snake to sit up under you. Okay. It said, leave Meg out of this. Well, look, Stevie, listen, Jag said some stuff and it's in my head now about Meg. She's been right all along. I don't want to believe what they say about Meg Thee Stallion. However, her continuing to become a snake, it really triggered me. Why do you want to be a snake? I don't trust snakes, Stevie Ray. If anybody that want to be a damn snake, I don't trust your snake ass. And then she kept on doing the snake, doing the snake, doing the snake. Okay. And I don't think that snake was helping her sales either. What the fuck? What do Megan Thee Stallion got with animals? Huh? What the fuck? What is up with her and these animals? A horse, a snake. Is she trying to tell us something? What is she gonna come up with, a dragon next? Okay. I don't like that snake shit. Okay. I don't like that snake, Stevie. And then considering the fact that Jay-Z, he's so damn quiet. Why is Jay-Z so quiet during this time with his friend Diddy? And I do believe that, Jack, ain't no way. Jay-Z is so intelligent. He did not know that his homeboy Diddy was into some crazy situations that can ruin his business. He never tried to talk Diddy out of it. He never said, Diddy, I cannot associate you because you are part of a lifestyle that I don't encourage. And I have a family. I have a family, man. F your money. And if he doesn't do that, that lets you know that Jay-Z, he's not a family man. He is not. He don't put family, God, and country first. Okay, AKA Republicans. He does not do that. He is about money, greed, and power. That's what he put first. Why would you want to associate with this creep when you have daughters of your own, knowing that that shit that he has can spill over to your family, which it has, Jay-Z. And that lets me know Jay-Z is not as smart as he think he is. Because ain't no way, if y'all was Jay-Z, would y'all associate yourself with R. Kelly or Diddy? Huh? And I know some of y'all will, so y'all can be honest. Press 2 if you would, press 8 if you would not. I'm not doing that shit. Hell no. Once I get a swift of that shit, once I didn't hear something, I'm asking you about it, and I'm gonna be distanced. I sure am. I sure am. I'm that fucking picky. I'm that fucking picky. Hell no. You up here pissing on little girls. You a goddamn pedophile. And I have daughters, and I'm gonna have daughters one day, nigga. And what, bitch? You don't care about nobody else's daughter. Do you really think R. Kelly gonna care about Jay-Z daughters? Do you really think R. Kelly gonna care about Diddy daughters? Do you think Diddy really gonna give a damn about Jay-Z daughters? Hell no. They are some damn snakes. They have no loyalty to nobody because they don't have loyalty to themselves. They don't have self-respect and honor for them damn selves. That's how I feel about it. But what y'all think about it? What are you saying? It says, Little Kim said that Jay has always been the type to keep everything business. He didn't check on her in prison, even though she was supposed to sign with him prior. I disagree. Stop the cap. Part of business is going to see about the person that you're going to do business with. I think that would have been a good business move to say, hey, you know, you're my business partner. I have investment in you. So I want to come out here and I want to see your mental health, how you want to do it, you evaluating. Him not going to see her, I don't think that was a great business move. I think it shows that he is selfish and he has no consideration for anybody else. It shows that he will use you and he don't see you as a human. I think a good business partner is someone that sees you as a person. And I'm gonna say this, and I know y'all gonna think I'm out of it for this. Okay, check this out. Don't get mad at me, y'all. When I go to Chick-fil-A, the reason why I go to Chick-fil-A and I continue to support Chick-fil-A because they treat me like a damn person. They are nice. They say yes, ma'am. They are very respectful. Okay. They give me the Polynesian sauce and they don't ask for some extra fees and shit. They have a nice, pleasant attitude. And that is a good business. When you treat your customers, when you treat people, your business partners, like they're human, like they care, like they matter, that's good business. So I don't buy that. I don't think that's good business at all. What do you guys think? What do you guys think is good business? Okay. Do you think a person that's not going to visit you if you're in jail and they want to work with you as a rapper, they don't come visit you, think that's good business? Press 1, press 5 if you feel like no, someone that treats you like you're human and they can go visit you. It's what's the crime in going and visiting a person in jail? Ain't no crime in that. Okay. So that's how I feel about it. How we get food on how you get our food. Are you hungry? Shit, I love Chick-fil-A. What? Don't eat a Chick-fil-A. Truth about Trump news. What? Okay, why can I eat Chick-fil-A? How many of y'all eat Chick-fil-A? Press 2 of you eat Chick-fil-A. Press 9 if you do not eat Chick-fil-A. Why can I eat Chick-fil-A? Okay. Why? Why can't I eat Chick-fil-A? Okay. Don't like gay people. Listen. Okay. Chick-fil-A don't like gay people. I don't got nothing to do with that. That's their beliefs. I do believe that everybody has a right to believe how they want to believe, as long as you respect me. They don't gotta like me. They don't have to like me. But as long as you respect me and you give me that chicken fresh, you give me the fries fresh, and you ain't spitting in my shit, I can have Burger King, okay? And they can love gay people. They can have the fucking rainbow. But if Burger King got all them queens up in there and they spitting in my shit and they got some nasty ass attitude, I don't give a damn about that rainbow shit. Okay? Okay? Y'all forget, I wasn't raised up with rainbow flags in my mouth. Okay? All that shit came to me later on in life. I wasn't raised up under a rainbow flag. I wasn't raised up under a goddamn rainbow. Okay? So if a bitch don't like me because how I am, then that's on that bitch. Now I might still want to buy for them if I feel if it's something of fucking value. Okay, Candace Owens, prime example. She says that transgender got mental illness. Now that's her damn belief. Now, did she just come out there and start attacking? They sat there and they asked her some bullshit, knowing how she feel about it, and she said what she said. But I don't like her views, but I still feel that Candace has a lot of values. I like a lot of traits about her. I admire her. I don't fall victim, or I don't allow when people don't like a certain people to say, okay, I'm going to throw you to the wayside. If I can gain some shit from you, then I'm going to gain it. I can learn something from a homeless person. I can learn something from a fool. So, I'm going to stay eating that Chick-fil-A. So that's that on that. And I love their breakfast. And I don't know what to tell you. Am I sorry that I'm offending you all because I want to eat, because I'm going to eat some Chick-fil-A? I'm not sorry. I'm sorry you feel sorry, but I'm still going to eat that shit because I find value in it. Okay. And when Chick-fil-A start being disrespectful and they don't have high standards and morals, that's when I would leave them. So I know y'all probably don't understand my logic, but that's just how I deal with things, and I'm gonna do what I want to do. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry I pissed y'all off. Okay. They said they hate LGBT. And I'm sorry about that, Stevie Ray. And that's effed up. And I'm not cool with that either. And you guys are right. Okay. So Chick-fil-A, they have a lot of money and they use money to go against the LGBT. I don't like that. I don't like that. But my mouth loves them fucking fries. Okay. And you know what? Can I say something? A lot of y'all LGBT members, how many dicks y'all sucking? Okay. That nigga, you know he don't like no gays, but you still sucking that dick. So please don't come for me for fucking Chick-fil-A. Okay. But I understand, okay, that man you sucking on, maybe he don't got power like Chick-fil-A. Okay. And maybe I should just keep that shit to myself. And I gotta learn that. I can't just tell y'all what I really like all the time because it may ruffle some feathers, and I'm not trying to do that. Okay. Well, when I would never do a mukbang eating Chick-fil-A. I ain't gonna never do a mukbang. What y'all want me to say? Oh, I hate that shit. I hate that shit. oh, oh God. Okay, Kavan says she heavy on the respect. Well, I need to learn more, you know. And maybe I have a lot of things I have to grow more, you know, and I wish the rainbow community, I wish you guys would have a restaurant that can compete with Chick-fil-A. I wish that you guys can have a restaurant with high morals and values. Why does it feel like sometimes in the rainbow community that y'all don't have no rules? I'm sorry, I like rules. I like uniforms. I do like censorship. I like when you say yes, ma'am, yes, sir. I like traditional values. And when I can find LGBT restaurants that hold them traditional values, I would like that. I would like that very much. But often it seems like any and everything goes. Any and everything goes. It's just taking it too damn far for me. Okay, and I'm not with that shit. Okay, so let's continue on because y'all getting me distracted.
Do you think they're going to give him bond?
You ever wish you could see what she sees?
Oh hell no! That's some scary TV shows. So let me go fast forward in that because that's too scary. Mia C said chicken to dick. Hell yeah, because Mia, you know, a lot of these people, a lot of these gay queens, they steady talking about Chick-fil-A, but they steady got a ding-a-ling in their mouth. And you know that ding-a-ling is don't want to be bothered with you in public. You know he not with your ass for real. You know he's a homophobic. And you still laying down with him. And okay, let's talk about the prostitutes. Okay, most of the prostitutes, y'all laying up with these niggas, knowing they don't want your ass, knowing that they're homophobic. Am I trying to take money out of the prostitute's mouth to say, oh, nah, y'all shouldn't service these men because they're homophobic? Huh? Do I go around fucking with y'all? But y'all want to fuck with me on some chicken? Do y'all see that shit? Do I ever go around, women and the men and the transgenders, do I ever go around and say, you know what, y'all need to stop that prostitution because all these men y'all servicing is it's homophobic? Could you imagine if I was trying to take their bag away from them and say, make sure if you service a man, make sure he's not homophobic. Make sure he ain't homophobic or transphobic, okay? Since you want to come for me about eating some goddamn Chick-fil-A. You see, can y'all please leave me alone? Leave me alone. Because you don't want me to do a boomerang effect on your ass and start going through the whole list, okay? You don't want me to do it. So let me...
Very serious charges, right? And bond is appropriate when an individual is not a risk of flight or a danger to the community. And like you said, he's both. We're talking about someone that's engaged in violence, drug offenses, sex offenses, firearms allegations there. This is someone who's violent. And of course, he has essentially unlimited means and can take off. Now, there's going to be a detention hearing, usually within 3 court days of the first appearance. And a judge is going to have to decide whether there's no condition or combination of conditions that can guarantee Diddy's appearance in court. I think even though...
All right. And I love it. I love the liberals in here. Shout out to all the liberals. Someone said I'll grow my own food before I eat a Chick-fil-A. I love you guys. I think that I can learn a lot from you guys. You know, because I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. You know, I'm not there yet, y'all. So maybe in another decade, maybe I'll be where y'all are. I'm just not there yet. I got to learn a lot from you guys. So I love that you guys are about business. I love that about y'all. But if I'm eating chicken, can y'all please let me eat it in peace? I don't want to eat it. And then y'all goddamn snapping pictures. Talking about, look at this bitch. Look at this bitch EDD eating that fucking Chick-fil-A. No, they don't fuck with her ass. Look at her. Just a disgrace. Eating that goddamn chicken. No, they don't fuck with your transgender ass, okay? Just a disgracing things, okay? Please let me do it in peace, okay? That's all I ask.
Disagree. If you put a gun to my head, I think he is going to be granted some sort of bond, even though I don't think he deserves it.
Put him up. Nima Ramani, if it were anybody but Sean Puffy Combs, they would not get bond because this is a huge federal indictment. You're a Fed. I was a Fed. You know how long it's taken them to put this thing together? All it takes is one private flight to another country. He's gone. I mean, look, we've never been able to get Roman Polanski back and many, many others. We see artists, think of Kanye for Pete's sake, who records in Paris. He doesn't need to be in the U.S. This indictment shows a vast criminal enterprise. What are we learning? We're learning that there are co-conspirators. But I want to tell you, Nima and the rest of the panel, listen to this. In the very beginning, in the very first line, for decades, the defendant abused, threatened, and coerced women and others around him to fulfill sex desires, protect his reputation, and conceal his conduct. And that is exactly what he's been doing.
I have to say this too. I'm so happy. I'm proud of you guys. And the reason I'm proud of you guys, because growing up, this would have never happened. You know, in my childhood, everything was to blame on women. Back in my day, it would have been like, well, the women knew what they were doing anyway. Well, why was the women going up in there anyway? You know, nobody is going up to Diddy's room unless they're Jezebel, unless they're a demonic spirit. And if you are going to play with the devil, then you get what you deserve. As a woman, you should not be around no man like Diddy unless you are married. You shouldn't be spending the night over no man's house unless you are married. You shouldn't be dressing a certain way, talking a certain way. You know, so she was playing with, you know, all this. So back in my day, they would have definitely blamed the woman. Okay. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Press 1 if you know what I'm talking about. Press 5 if that's foreign to you. So now to see how you guys are reacting to this and you guys are more sympathetic to the victims as women, I think that is a huge step in America, because America did not always feel this way about women, you know? And I feel like a lot of it came from a lot of religion.
Successful rap mogul, billionaire, out on yachts, living it up, dripping in furs and diamonds. But that's the way he portrays himself. And right here in the federal indictment, we see that's part of his modus operandi. Forcing others to fulfill his sex desires, in other words, raping them, while protecting his reputation and concealing his conduct. Angelica?
Yeah, so P. Diddy definitely has a history of this. If we look back to when his LA and Miami homes were raided back in March, P. Diddy was out living his life in Miami with not a care in the world, taking pictures with fans and, you know, posing for Instagram lives. And so that's definitely part of the persona he has tried to keep up and has done so successfully for these past couple of decades. You know, P. Diddy was the guy you wanted to be around, you wanted to have parties with, get invited to his, you know, luxurious, amazing white parties, as we heard from the latest lawsuit.
So do you think this is a big lesson where more people will be like, you know what, if you're doing it like Diddy, I don't ever want to get caught up in that, and I'm going to decide to stay away from people like Diddy? Or do you think that people have not learned, they're hard-headed, and they will continue to be around Diddy? They will continue to try to be Diddy and try to be a better virgin than Diddy. I can see a lot of people feeling like, oh, Diddy did it wrong. You know, if I was Diddy, I would have did X, Y, and Z. And I don't think people are going to stop. I think you're going to have a lot of people that feel like, you know, they're not like Diddy, or they could have did a better, they could have got away with it, you know?
Adria English, who was one of those participants in the white party. So, you know, he spent the night in federal custody, which is quite the contrast from this very luxurious Hyatt hotel we have behind me. And, you know, as you said, in the heart of Manhattan. So, yeah, very, very interesting stuff going down with P. Diddy.
You know,
all right, you guys. So it's coming to that time. I just want to say I thank you all. You guys are a blessing. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Jaguar Wright. All of my amazing party crashers. I love you guys so much. And don't forget, if you are a real party crasher, if you really, really love me, I do have other channels that I do different type of content. So if you want to follow me on there, please let me know so I can give you the address of what channel to go to, because oftentimes I would not give promotion on this channel. In the future, I'm never going to give promotion on this channel because I want my brands to be different. I want my audience to be different. I don't want the same audience from each channel. I want to grow my other YouTube channels organic. And I want them to have a certain audience, and I want to stick growing in that certain audience. I've learned the hard way, and I don't want to do a whole bunch of I'm doing this, I'm doing that on my channel. I'm just going to separate everything, you know? So I'm going to be going off on a different journey, and I'm excited to see where things will go. You know, if you really down for me, I appreciate you. And it's no pressure because everybody's not invited. I would hate for you to get over there and be like, nah, I ain't want to see that shit. Well, don't worry about it. Stay your ass over here with the gossip, okay? Don't make me cuss your ass out, okay? I love you guys. I'm gonna cash app you when I get my welfare check. Okay, I'm gonna be looking for that wheelchair, Anthony. Anthony, I'm gonna be looking for that shit now. Don't play. Don't play with it. Don't play. Don't get my hopes up. Don't get my hopes up now. Now, any questions that you guys have for me, take this time to get them together and ask me the questions. Okay. Any questions y'all got for me? Diddy saw R. Kelly go down and he didn't stop. No, because Maya, they have this ideology where that's him. It would never happen to me. You know, us black people always feel that way. Yeah, they got locked up, but it ain't gonna happen to me. We always think that we're special or we're the chosen one, and that would never happen to us. And that's why we constantly are repeating the same cycle every single time, because we think that we're special and it's never going to happen to us. We think we can end up with an abuser. Well, he abused her, but he ain't going to do it to me. Okay. Can't wait to see the Soft Heart does this. Okay, I'm out of here, y'all. Love you guys. DJ, where you at? DJ.